Narrowed it down to 6 people, and one of them was my stepdad. He had spent around 2,000 Australian dollars, bought every single thing that I sent him. We chatted every day on there.
Simping has reached a new low. So it's no secret that OnlyFans is a pretty huge deal nowadays, and there's some women out there making pretty good money doing OnlyFans. But with that said, when you're putting yourself out there to the public in that way, there's bound to be some crossover to your personal life. And today we're going to be taking a look at probably the weirdest and creepiest crossover you could imagine, and that is your own dad being one of your biggest OnlyFans simps subscriber. Stepdad, that is. It's not that weird, but still pretty damn creepy nonetheless. This woman took it to TikTok and even appeared on TV talking about how she found out her stepdad was more involved in her life than she thought.
Taylor, you found out something pretty shocking about the identity of one of your subscribers. What happened?
So about 2 months into me having my OnlyFans account, I had had this subscriber almost since the beginning. He had spent around 2,000 Australian dollars, bought every single thing that I sent him. We chatted every day on there, and he had a very specific username that was not a automatically generated one or anything like that. And an account with the same username had viewed my TikTok profile when I could see who was viewing it at the time. And yeah, so I had the exact same username, and it said from your contacts.
Oh my god, what do you even do in this situation? Now, we already know it's your stepdad. We're not waiting for the reveal, but it's gotta be a weird feeling knowing that your stepdad, who's helped raise you and known you since you were young, is your biggest simp, beating his meat to your content. I mean, this guy's going all out, apparently. He's buying all her content, sending her thousands of dollars, and is even apparently chatting with her every single day. What kind of things they're chatting about, God knows, but I can't imagine this is some casual or wholesome talk going on in the OnlyFans chat. They're not discussing life goals in the chat. They're probably discussing buttholes. And if you think about it, he could have talked with her and sent thousands of dollars without being an anonymous person on OnlyFans. That just adds to the level of creepiness. The fact that this is most likely some kind of fantasy playing out for the stepdad. Holy shit.
Yeah, so I had the exact same username, and it said from your contacts. And my heart just sank into my stomach, and I was like, I don't have that many phone numbers in my phone. I know who this person is, and he has spent this much money on my account, seen everything. And I just sort of went into super detective mode, and I said, I need to find out who this is. I went through all of the contacts in my phone. I crossed out anybody who had a established TikTok account and crossed out the people that said invite to TikTok, and I was left with 6 names. It was a couple of guys from school, one girl from school, someone's mum, and my stepdad. And I had just thought, okay, it could be those guys, but I feel like they would have told me, like they always message me happy birthday. It's not going to be them. It's not going to be my girlfriend. It's not going to be this mother. It has to be my stepdad.
She went into super detective mode, and I gotta give her credit where credit is due. That is some pretty good investigative work. Maybe she might have a future in the local police force if she decides to hang up the OnlyFans grind. The question on my mind right now, though, is how did this stepdad end up finding his stepdaughter's OnlyFans? Because she said she'd had her account for only 2 months, and he'd been there since the beginning, apparently. So unless she told everyone close to her that she was about to start selling exclusive content online, which might be the case, you gotta wonder how he found out. Either he's stalking her in some way, or maybe this guy's just some kind of hardcore porn addict who knows all the new up-and-coming OnlyFans creators. Who knows? This is wild.
It's going to be my girlfriend. It's not going to be this mother. It has to be my stepdad.
Wow.
So I went out on a limb and messaged the account on OnlyFans, and I said, I know who this is. And he responded saying, who? ? Babe, you don't know. And I then hit back pretty quickly, and I said, you need to tell her before my sister and I do. And with
her being your mum?
Yeah, being my mum. And within 2 minutes, I got a text message from my stepdad saying, Tay, you're free to talk.
Wow.
And I haven't watched TV in I don't know how many years, but it's nice to see what kind of programs they're playing on the air nowadays. Granted, TLC's been around for a while, and I'm guilty of watching the slop on there, which isn't any better. Here I am making a quick video talking about this as well. It's funny to think that there's some kid out there that turned this channel on and now knows all about this Stepdad OnlyFans simp saga. So you might be wondering, what does the aftermath of this situation look like? What happens to the family? Her mom slash wife of the stepdad, the relationships, the content her stepdad was buying on a regular basis. Is he going to keep getting it? I need answers right now. And I actually managed to find a follow-up video she posted on TikTok.
I ruined my mum's marriage. I never planned on telling this story on TikTok, but here we are. So when I first started my website, I had this customer who was my #1 customer, bought every single thing that I sent him. He was pretty much a follower since the beginning. We would talk every day. He made custom requests, very specific things, and he also had a very specific username on the website. 2 months in, this person had spent around 2,000 Australian dollars on the site, and I had someone view my TikTok page with the exact same username, and underneath that it said "from your contacts." I went absolutely mental trying to figure out who this person was from my contacts. I narrowed it down to 6 people, and one of them was my stepdad. I went with my gut feeling and I messaged the website account and I said, "I know who this is," and within 2 minutes got a text from my stepdad saying, "Hey Tay, can we talk?" I ruined my mum's marriage.
The stepdad supports the daughter financially, supports the family business, and this is how he's repaid? With divorce? I'm kidding. Now, there's not much information that we already don't know, but it's good to hear that at least the marriage is over between her mom and now ex-stepdad that hopefully is blocked on OnlyFans. Although that's not confirmed either. She might still be selling the content for all I know. A couple thousand a month is a little hard to turn down, especially if that's her #1 customer. That's wild. Not only did she lose her dad, but also a big chunk of her income and #1 supporter slash simp on OnlyFans. All in one shot. But there is one more follow-up video that I managed to find that also has a little more information on this whole situation.
My stepdad was my top subscriber on my naughty website. Now I know what you're all thinking. Oh, stepdad fantasy, could have made content from it, blah, blah, blah. This man had been in my life since I was 11 years old and spent $2,000 on custom content every single video that I sent out. When I caught him, he denied it to all of his friends, and obviously my mum got rid of him straight away. But yeah, if you want to talk about family trauma, my stepdad watched me have sex with my partner for 2 months.
I'm not really sure why she's smiling and seems so giddy about the whole situation as well. She's damn near having a blast telling everyone how she found out her dad has been beating his shit to her OnlyFans. At the end of the day, I guess this whole situation probably isn't bad for business either. You might as well suckle as much clout and milk this situation as much as possible. There's no doubt in my mind she's gaining subscribers and simps as we speak. With how much OnlyFans has gotten popular, I wouldn't be surprised if we see more of these family-related stories come out. And come to think of it, I can imagine similar situations like this are probably happening right now. Moral of the story is, it's probably just not a good idea to do OnlyFans. Maybe pick up a couple extra shifts somewhere else, because there doesn't seem to be that much good coming out of it.
I ruined my mum's marriage.
But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more juicy videos coming soon to the channel. And let me know what your thoughts are on this situation. What do you do if your stepdad is your biggest Only fan? Leave a comment. Let me know. Peace.